911, what is the address of your emergency?
So our service area is about 900 square miles.
We'll start an ambulance.
If you call 911 in the small western Utah community of Wendover,
But a lot of it's sagebrush.
there's one ambulance provider that will come to your rescue.
So we have about 1,000 calls per year. Of the 1,000 a year, we probably have about 300 to 350 transports to a hospital. Our closest hospitals are in Salt Lake City or Elko or Ely. All of them are at least 120 miles away.
Lauara Lisk is the owner of Wendover Ambulance and an advanced EMT who has worked in the community for the last 42 years. In that time,
I've just seen it grow. I've seen it, the struggles, and it's just what I do, and I enjoy it.
but providing ambulance services in a rural area, especially as a private company that doesn't collect taxpayer dollars, can also be a challenge.
We have to pay for our equipment, our staffing, everything on the amount that we collect for the services we provide.
Many insurance companies don't contract with ambulance providers at all, and research shows about half of all emergency rides are considered out of network. So when insurance won't cover the full cost of a transport, Wendover Ambulance sends a bill for the unpaid amount directly to the patient, in a practice commonly known as balance or surprise billing.
Bottom line is, if I'm not able to bill for the difference between what the insurance will allow and what we bill, then we will not have enough revenue to stay in business.
While the Federal No Surprises Act safeguards patients from balance bills for most emergency medical services, those protections don't extend to ground ambulances. That leaves many consumers vulnerable to high ambulance costs, with the health research organization PERG estimating patients spend around $129 million on these emergency transports each year.
Multiple times we felt like there's no hope.
That's what happened to Michael and Robin Gallagher, a Utah couple who spent the last year fighting a $2,900 bill for an ambulance their 2-month-old son took from Tooele to Salt Lake.
It sets people up to have to choose between physical suffering or financial suffering. And that should not be a choice on the table. Like, it's like, you need help, you need help.
A new bill currently under consideration in the state legislature seeks to address this problem. If approved, Utah would join at least 18 other states in prohibiting balance billing for ground ambulance services, something that would provide some limited protections to patients like the Gallaghers moving forward.
I think it's a good first step, for sure, because nothing's going to change unless something changes.
But Lisk worries that if it passes, the bill would force her out of business.
I think long shot, it would probably be like maybe 6 months.
The bill's sponsor, Representative Corey Malloy, says his legislation would prohibit balance billing across the board.
All the insurance providers are going to have to abide by that.
But Lisk doubts legislators can require national providers to pay the rates set by the state for ambulance services, and worries she'll be the one left with the balance.
I don't think that the state can require, I don't think they'll have any luck requiring these large companies to adhere to the base rates. If they did, then it would be a lot easier. And I think I and maybe others would agree that it would be a good deal.
In addition to prohibiting balance billing, the legislation, HB 301, would also implement a slight increase in the base rate providers can charge. The bill doesn't affect ambulance mileage rates, currently set at $42.24.
At least you know the maximum amount that they could charge you and hold them to that.
Patricia Kelmar with PERG says Utah is unique in setting rates statewide, which can be advantageous for patients. But she notes that a recent audit raised concerns about Utah's prices, finding that they appear to be high compared to other states. The audit also found the state's rate-setting process lacks clear guidelines or standards, in part due to insufficient financial data.
So the audit raised some really good questions, right? Are the ambulances providing adequate and correct information about their costs and expenses? That's informing what the rate is for the state. And the state should do a better job of really evaluating cost to price.
Since the audit, Lisk says the Utah Bureau of Emergency Medical Services has been training ambulance providers to improve their financial reporting, and she opposes the effort to set new rates while the process to determine fair costs is ongoing.
It would be counterproductive for the state to, through this bill, set some rates that we don't know if that's going to be correct or not based on what the audit has required.
I don't think this bill is going to stop or hinder that work.
As the legislative session continues, Lisk says she'll be watching to see how this bill moves forward. She ultimately hopes to see a solution that protects patients and keeps her in business.
I think the insurance companies have to pony up because the consumers are struggling, the providers are struggling, and they're not doing so bad. So I think that's really where the crux of this is.
Even if the Utah legislature does approve the prohibition on balance billing here in Utah, the health research organization PIRG tells me such bills are usually limited in scope, applying only to those with state-sponsored plans or to state employees. To protect all consumers, they say, Congress will need to act, something they hope will happen later this year. At the state capitol, Taylor Stevens, Fox 13 News, Utah.